The great thinker and philosopher, skilled leader and ideal teacher, protector of Indian culture, policymaker, expert in economics, student of Nalanda University, and the prestigious personality as the Vice Chancellor of Takshashila University is Acharya Chanakya. Who is not familiar with Acharya Chanakya, who is also known by the names Vishnu Gupt and Kautilya. The boy Vishnu was born into a poor Brahmin family. He lost his mother early, and his father, Chanakya, raised him amidst hardship and struggles. Despite facing poverty and challenges, young Vishnu was a person of extraordinary talent. Born with a deep interest in studies, a thirst of knowledge, and leadership skills, Vishnu or Kautilya became Chanakya. Acharya Chanakya received his education in Takshashila, which was an ancient center of learning in northwestern India. With the help of his disciple Chandragupta Maurya, Acharya Chanakya not only uprooted the tyrannical Nanda dynasty but also worked to drive out the Greek invaders from India. Along with liberating the people suffering under the atrocities of the Nanda dynasty, he also fulfilled his resolve to build a nation. A great scholar of the Vedanga and Dharmashastra, Chanakya was an expert in many subjects like economics, politics, military strategy, Ayurveda, and astrology. He also knew Greek and Persian languages. A man of multifaceted talents, Acharya Chanakya became not only an expert teacher in political science and economics but also a policymaker in Magad and the royal guru and chief commander of Emperor Chandragupta. Chanakya's willpower and determination were unparalleled. As a politician, he had no equal. His mastery in the politics of diplomacy, gifts, punishments, and divisions was unmatched. He was an expert in formulating decisive strategies to defeat enemies. Thus, the policies of Chanakya remain relevant and useful in every era and circumstance. The translation of Kautilya's Arthashastra into various languages worldwide is not without reason. From Takshashila, Chanakya went to Patliputra, where King Dhananand of the Nanda dynasty ruled. Full of arrogance, Dhananand, far from serving the welfare of his people, only continued his oppressive rule. The Nanda king had imposed heavy taxes on the people, which caused great unrest among the masses. Acharya Chanakya requested Dhananand to provide military assistance for the frontier regions so they could be protected from foreign invaders. However, the arrogant and short-sighted Dhananand did not understand this. He humiliated Acharya Chanakya and threw him out of the royal palace. In anger, Acharya Chanakya removed his top knot and vowed that he would not tie it again until he had eradicated the Nanda dynasty. Acharya Chanakya swore to overthrow Dhananand for the greater good of the people. While on his way, Acharya Chanakya saw a talented boy named Chandragupta, who had leadership qualities. He spoke to the boy's mother and took him with him to Takshashila. In Takshashila, under the guidance of his teacher Chanakya, Chandragupta became a skilled warrior and an ideal citizen. Chanakya and Chandragupta travelled across various regions, and with the help of many small and large kings, they formed a powerful military force. The army of the Chanakya and Chandragupta mainly consisted of Bhil and Kirat, young people who were trained in warfare. Overthrowing the Nanda dynasty was no easy task. They had a vast and powerful army. Chandragupta suffered defeat in the initial attempts, but Chanakya's next strategic move defeated Nand and spread Chandragupta's fame far and wide. A fierce battle was fought between Chandragupta and the Nanda dynasty, in which the Nanda king's son and other relatives were killed. His loyal minister, Amatya Rakshas, was forced to surrender to Chandragupta. With the guidance of his chief commander and teacher, Acharya Chanakya, Chandragupta defeated the Nanda dynasty and Chanakya's resolve was fulfilled. Later, when Chandragupta Maurya became king, Chanakya, the shrewd diplomat, appointed Amatya Rakshas as the chief minister of Chandragupta. Acharya Chanakya's goal was nation building and the prosperity and well-being of society. His aim was not to calm his ego or seek personal revenge. Chanakya wanted to establish a capable, secure, and welfare-oriented state, and he devised a blueprint for ideal governance and a well-organized administration. This included elements like the ruler, ministers, the region, forts, treasury, law, and allies, among others. Thus, the oath of a successful, prosperous, and powerful nation of Acharya Chanakya was fulfilled, and Magad became a symbol of an ideal king and governance system under Chandragupta. The unmatched brilliance of Indian intellect and the extraordinary personality of Acharya Chanakya will always remain relevant and esteemed.